Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of Stoneblock. In between the last episode and this one, actually in between episode 8 and this one, I did a live stream. I uploaded episode 8 late yesterday because I messed up the date on the upload time. It was set for today instead of yesterday, and it would have gone out today at 3, but it should have gone out yesterday at 3, but it went out late at night when I figured out that it was wrong, basically, and I fixed it. So in the stream, we had a bit of fun. I streamed for around 2 hours-ish. We moved around our AE system, so it's now over here, and it's a bit cleaned up. We made some vibrant capacitor banks for power storage, and that is being fed in with a flux plug. It goes down to the cable to the ME controller. And over here with the power generation, we are making a bunch of RF with this. And this is draining. Oh yeah, this is the first thing that's going to drain after this magmatic generator kicks in, I think. Which probably I should do differently. We can do, you know what? Just to sort this out. It's going to look ugly, but... Oh wait, we can't. We can put one of these on the top. Let's just do that. That should fill it up with the magma. Nice. Okay. So the same thing is happening. Cobblestone generator into the crucible with the lava going into the thing, which is not being extracted into the thing because I forgot to set the extract on always active. And now we should be making lava, and we were running on other lava power that we had before. But it should be faster than what we're using, I think. Well, at least right now it's filling up this. So once this is done, it's going to be creating a backlog. What else did we do? We wired this drawer controller, this one, over to our storage bus via some of this. And I have end steel armor now with night vision, so you can actually see while I'm in the dark rooms. So that's just cables going around to all of the drawers, and that is all nice and sorted. And down here, oh, I stole some coal from here. Down here, we have these seeds now all set up, which is the aluminum brass, the ardite cobalt, uranium, night slime, manulin, fluix, osmium, refined obsidian, I believe is this, and then mana steel over here as well. So that is all being auto-crafted and sorted nicely. I want to make some mob seeds as well, but I can do that on stream and we can just craft those up. So we can do that today. Later, but we need food. This epic bacon is not going to last me probably this episode, so we need to either start opening loot bags and get pizza and eat just pizza and be the healthiest person in the world eating pizza, or we could craft some food from Pam's. But I think as of right now we can just set up a loot bag opening system. So what I'm going to do is firstly grab some stone over here. And we can also do another thing. I've just been changing this guy. It's been extracting into this ender chest, and I've been changing it to what it can extract and what it can make, just so we, let's do this and clean it up and make me silicon, and then extract silicon. Okay, so we make a bit more silicon right now. Wonderful. So I wanted some stone. And what we can do is we can take this inside that we have and the underneath of the mob farm, and we can clean it up and make it a bit better looking with some facades and possibly some other things, the way we collect things and where they go and so forth. We can possibly take this back storage and move it with just a moving wand. I think it should work to just move the bags around. Yeah. So that'll be fine. So I'm going to turn off the mob farm. Like so. Oh, there's a lot of mob spawned. That's the other problem that I have. By turning off the mob farm, I should possibly just leave the fans. Yeah, what I can do is I can set up the fans so that they turn off separately, and also the grinder thing can turn off separately. So what we can do is just say be on always, and then that. No, I turned it off. Yep. Okay. That's a few mobs that will despawn. Okay, so let me start working on things. I think I have a bit of a plan here of how to figure out which items I want to keep and not keep. Like I have a few here that I can kind of test around, but what we will do is I'm going to extract a small storage crate of legendary bags and then all of the rest of the bags. So basically legendary, the common, the uncommon, the rare, the epic, and also again the legendary. So then we're going to export those through the bag openers into a medium storage crate, which has 2 rows of things to sort. And I'm going to have a giant drawer system here, and we can store even things like gold, iron, diamond armor if we want to. Like, we don't really have to at all, but we can. And all of the emerald tools, we can also use those. They have no use other than enchanting, but like, just everything. And what we have in the other storage system over here, I think, like if we have, for example, we have obsidian. Like I saw, this is an example. I saw an obsidian somewhere here. There is obsidian. We have obsidian in our main drawer storage over here. And we could export obsidian directly into an ender chest and then put it into that same drawer. But it doesn't really matter. We can just toss it in here. And I can also add compacting drawers for all of the different like ingot stuffs that we want to keep, like the pulsating iron, the manulin, the archdite, draconium, and all that. We can add those as well and have them here as well, because it doesn't really matter. Like in the system, in our AE storage, we're going to see everything anyway. It's just going to be in a different drawer setup. So let me start exporting all of the thingies. I think I have speed upgrades somewhere. I think they are in the AE system. Over here. Speed. Yep. Okay. Because that'll help with nope, I want to eat. There we go. That'll help with the extraction out of here. So let's do the legendaries and do extract always active. And this extract should be disabled, so we can just say insert, and this should extract. Oh, that's very slow, because it's just doing one at a time, even with the speed upgrades. Okay, let me figure out if I can export them faster and then open all of them and see what we have to store and not. I have this amazing system set up. Basically, what is happening, these guys are still opening. And what I'm going to do is, for example, let's say we need mana pearls and mana steel. And I'm going to do, they're all locked. So I'm going to do extract always active on all of these. And the last 2. Like that. Then we, for example, want to store the mana stuff. So we can do that. And the conduits should search through each one of these. And if there's mana steel and mana pearls, and apparently this is not on extract. Not this as well. Grapple. I forgot all of these. I only said the first one. Okay. So now they should be cleaning up things. And also this guy needs to be like that. Okay. So now they're cleaning up. Wonderful. So when we get more mana steel and mana pearls, they're going to go directly into the system. So what I'll do is I'll just go through each one of the chests and grab the things that I want to store. And then they'll automatically get filtered out of here. And then we can see what else is left. I am kind of halfway into this, and it currently looks like a horrible mess. But I think I have a little bit of a neater idea that we can do. Is we're going to take this ender chest that is the green, which is what is exporting the essences and all of the ingots into my drawers directly. So what we can do is have this be on the end of these. Well, these are not permanent anyway, but basically all that is going, for example, into my storage system. First of all, let me just turn this insert off. But for example, nether quartz, we don't need to have here. Certus quartz, not here. This has to be here. Snow, I don't know if I have there. Redstone alloy, definitely not. That, definitely not. This I don't have. So emeralds, definitely not. We can just toss everything of this kind into my ender pouch. And that'll be automatically stored in the system. I think snow might be a thing that we don't have, but like all of these. Oh, and I'm leaving the drawers unlocked. And what is here? Iron, coal. All of these alloys don't have to be here. Draconium. Go in. Thank you. Gold. It's unlock. Oh, there's 2 nuggets left. That's the case. Okay. Ender pouch. Okay, so I'm gonna sort through all of the things again. Well, again, meaning I have armor here, I have all of the different stuff here, but like what mana steel we have in the system, in the storage drawers, and everything else that we have in the storage drawers, for example, like sand, we don't need here. Purple slime I think we have up there, but that doesn't really matter. But like carrots, potatoes, leather, for example. Prismarine I think I have in there, I'm not sure, but like bones and stuff, all in the system. Go in here please, and then thank you. Go in. Thank you, that's what I said. Slime balls we don't need. So all of that is gonna go and get put into the ender chest and into the system. So what I now have to do is kind of just go through these. And also one comment said that we can do, there's a drawer upgrade. Drawer. Nope. Drawer. Oh, it's going to be an upgrade. You can find it. There's a conversion upgrade, I believe. This guy. So if we add one of these into each one of the ingot drawers, it's going to store less, but that is fine. In the ones that need to have it, basically. So that would be possibly all of the like aluminum, tin, copper, because those have different types of ingots that come through the system. So we can take those and put those in here. And that way we can extract them directly from these storage crates into the ender pouch or ender chest, and it should be fine. So what I'm going to do for now is just do this. Let's grab some more item conduits, because everything from these into this ender chest is going directly into my drawers. It's going to fill up and block the cloches, but that is what is going to have to be for now, because we're just going to extract everything into here. And everything that can go into the system will go into the system. So for example, you see tin disappearing, aluminum is going to be disappearing, bronze and stuff. That can all go into the system. And what we need as well is an ender chest here with an extract always active. So everything that is in this drawer system is going to go into here. So let me get to some more sorting and we should be good. We are ready to perform another test. I've done a bit of work. Most of the things are in the drawers. It's all a horrible mess. Just beware of that. I really think some things are weird because like these charms, I think I put them in manually, but we may see them not going into the drawer properly. And I can sort that out by adding a conduit here and placing a drawer and then extracting into the drawer. But the ender chest at some point gets essences and stuff and that becomes annoying, but at least it works in a decent-ish way. So if we toss some things away, I have each one filled with, again, with all of the corresponding bags. So we're just going to do this. And that should put all of them to be exported. And we're going to see if we get some stuff stuck in here. But most of the things should get transferred. I think like I'm missing a couple of leather pieces and emerald pieces. So that'll get transferred when it will. But I have, I think, 15 speed upgrades in here, so it should be filtering as fast as it possibly can. Don't know why some, like for example, I have vibrant alligators. Okay, they did go in there. Do I have a erratic? I do. Like it's filtering things, but it is kind of not keeping up, is what I'm seeing here. So we can try this. Let's do this, extract always active, and do another 15. Let's see if that helps. Oh, leather pants. We don't have those. So yeah, let me go through all of these bags and see what else we can sort. And the enchanted stuff is going into here with this transfer node with a filter for enchanted stuff. And if anything else with an enchantment comes around, we can just put it in manually and we should be good. Okay, so we have, I believe, everything sorted and stored. It is an complete and entire mess. It's not one of my organized drawer setups. It's just everywhere is everything. Basically, I moved the ender chest over here, and I have 3 conduits extracting out of it with max speed upgrades, so we keep up with the loot bag opening. And why are you not? Oh, you're not set to extract. Oh, always active. Of course you're not. Always active. So I removed the storage crates because they were obsolete really in this setup, and I split up all of the loot bag storage that I had in the one. I split it over into 5 with just a transfer node and some speed upgrades, and now we have around 200,000-ish in each one, and it's being extracted into this and being processed. And I presume this will process the fastest, then this, then this, and this, and that, because each one is worth less basically. So we need to move the drawer controller and then move the ender chest that it's importing and reset up the system for collecting drops from the mob farm. Plus I can just set up the mob farm back to the whatchamacallit. I could still use the Skullfire sword. Like it's a thing that I can do since I'm not really fighting that many mobs. I would possibly want to have the ability to switch it between the two. That would be a neat idea, but I don't really know how to set that up as of right now to make it look nice. Also, you can see a little bit of the wood here, which I think is all right, even though there's just stone up there, but we can possibly do some wood on the inside here, maybe to make it look a bit prettier, but you know, haven't really decided on that. So I need to move the drawer controller, which is gonna go possibly somewhere in this wall. And then the trim is gonna be extended down from the drawers. So I just have to take my AoE Paxel and just find where the trim goes from the drawers. There it is. And we can just take this guy with us and do it like that. And then the trim is down here. So I just need to take that trim out, put it into the drawer controller, put the drawer controller somewhere on this wall, and see about, yeah, what we can do is actually, let's just take, let's do this. Let's take this out. And take that one and put it down here. And then take another that much out. So we have a little bit of a nice pathway over here, and I can make it kind of the same as on this side and then another one on that side. And I can use possibly, well, one side is going to be for the loot bag openers. Once all of this has cleared up, then everything that is collected by the mob farm is going to go into a separate ender chest that is going to be importing into the drawer controller as well. And also it's going to be exported out into bag openers, into drawers firstly with the loot bags inside, and then into bag openers for each specific loot bag. So we can have that being opened all the time. Also, if we want to just run power off of Spectre coils, we could do that since we have 88 Spectre coils. And also the gears, eventually we're going to have enough to just craft stuff without having to craft the gears, which is really nice. Also, drawer upgrades we're getting from the loot bags, which is really nice. Overgrowth seeds, as I said before. Mana pearls, also nice. Draconium dust is useful for some things. Also, I have orange hearts. I ate as many hearts as I could. I'm right-clicking, and I can't eat another one. So you get an extra 10 hearts out of these heart containers. That is really cool. And also, pizza. We just have pizza for days now. It's quite a bit of hunger and quite a bit of saturation, so we can use that for food once we run out of this 8 pieces of epic bacon. And also there's other food that we can use, like bacon and eggs, cheese on toast, which is also a nice source of food, but I think pizza we'll have enough of. So that should be nice. And we can make another source of food if we want to at some point, or we can just make something that gives us saturation and be done with that. But a lot of the stuff was really annoying to sort. Basically, these charms are one of the things. If I take a charm out and then I place it back in, right now it works. But before, because of some weird reason, when I took the charm out of the chest and put it in the drawer, it didn't export out of the ender chest into the drawer. So, yeah, is this all working? Yeah, it is. It was just a little bit of a dry spell because it opens one and then the amount of time, the amount of items you get might not be the same every time. A little bit of an update. I moved all of the bag storages and I set up everything over here. All of the bags here have storage upgrades number 5. It did not export all of the things. Okay, it has only 200 something stored. So what we can do is set to cycle, let's say this, and then that, and then that. Okay, this one's empty now. Wonderful. All of the other ones are getting there. They're exporting into these drawers that are fully upgraded, and I'm gonna add void upgrades once all of these are exported and kind of processed, because I think we're gonna get the most of these, I think. And we can even do more legendary bags if we want wanted to. We can just cycle this to be legendary and export more legendary bags to see how many we get. But yeah, the bag storages, basically how they're hooked up is they're extracted out of the bottom. They go into the drawer up top, and then it's extracted into here, and then over here it's extracted to this chest. All of the outputs, all of the inputs are gonna come in this gray ender chest, which is gonna be somewhere around here. I haven't really decided yet. Possibly in this wall, possibly. But basically, I need to be close enough with this advanced item collector that I can collect drops that come down here, or actually drop down here. Oh, you're still alive? Go away. Okay, thank you. So, let's collect all of this. Let's actually conduct a test. If I drop items over here, are you collected? See, now it's not collecting them because it's not close enough. So we need to move the item collector closer, or I think, did I set the range to be max? No, range isn't max. So if we do max range, and also on this guy it's max range, it is collected? It looks like it's collected. Okay. I haven't set anything up for the mob farm, so we can't really turn it on and off right now because the system's not in yet. And we can put the system possibly in one of these two walls and make it kind of like visual so you can actually see what happens and how it activates. And maybe do something a bit different with the pistons of how it's triggered and where the redstone block goes. Because I could have one guy there, and then the redstone block moving up and down between them with the pistons. Yeah, we can try that. Hold on. Let's do this together. Give me those, give me that. Nothing should turn on because I have everything off, and you can see that this makes ghost blocks. And I placed the two pistons by accident. So we need redstone block would be redstone block would be here, and then a sticky piston would be there, and then another sticky piston would be here with an observer there. Does that look okay? And then we added the two things. So you are the more things. I don't know which one is which, but let's just move this and get rid of the ghost blocks, and I can change them up later. But again, I want to set another thing. I want to turn off the mob fans differently than I did now. So let's grab a few more position filters. I didn't do any more recording yesterday, so I was not grabbing the position filters, as I said in the last cut here. But I did do a live stream, so we have a few things that I have made down here. The drawers are now hidden, and everything is basically sorted in there, and it should be fine. We need to turn on night vision so you can actually see stuff. And we have this all connected. Let me grab my travel wand. So we have there's a drawer thingy, storage thingy on there. So we have that in the system now, and we can see everything from our mob drops and from our loot bags. And for example, that's a problem. So I've been adding things to filters over here, and let's do wing charm, fire charm, Lexica Botania on the insert, wing charm, fire charm, Lexica Botania. For some reason, they don't want to go inside the filters. Like right now, why aren't you going inside the filters? It's on insert. I don't understand. Like it's on ignore MBT, ignore that or dictionary, ignore sticky mode, ignore metadata, is all off. Oh, I did the existing item filter to do that. Oh yeah, hold on. I remember now. Let's do this. Can you? No. Okay. I need a crate. I have here crate. So what I did is, well, let's turn this insert on red and grab this existing item filter, and then I'm gonna have this crate here with a fire charm, a wing charm, and then let's grab my concealment key. I have the keys in here. I have them in here. Concealment key. Let's do that. And let me grab all of the charms. The air charm is going to activate right away. Can I reach it from down here? I can. Okay, then let's put it in here. And then this charm, that charm. And there's another charm down here. That charm. These charms are the most annoying thing. They're in the drawers. You see them, but they don't want to cooperate and go inside. So doesn't matter if there's more than just one of each. We can just say filter updated. We now have all of these on the filter. Is it? Yeah, all of the charms. And we can say here on the insert, go on green. That should filter them out. And also we need to add the Lexica Botania, but they are getting pushed out. So let's do another one on the brown and do another merge and then do green. Nice. Okay. I didn't check yesterday, but this wasn't running overnight, so we shouldn't have a problem now. And I have 3 ender chests extracting into the drawer controllers. There's 2 controller slaves actually on the side that should be reaching everything. And those 2 charms, yeah, they're getting rid of. Okay, and there's some essences that are on, that are still going through this chest. We can also change that, but I think it's fine because we're putting everything into all of the drawers and all that. The bag storages are the same. The only thing is the bag storages got emptied. Or I emptied them with just some legendary bags, and we're still processing all of the other bags. There's like 6,000 of these, which we could just pull them out into a bag storage and then pull them into legendary bags to clear them out faster, because they're going as fast as they possibly can. Over here I have an ender tank, and also I'll talk about this in a second. I have an ender tank that goes to here, so the experience is now going to go into here, and we have it nice and accessible, and we can move that eventually to our enchanting room when we make it. We need to chisel and bit some of this. We're going to do that also in a second. Then in here I have a little bit of a system of how to collect all the things. That ender chest is the green, and it is exporting into the drawer controller, which is the mob drops drawer controller. Then over here, the gray ender chest has the advanced item collector with the filter to collect everything but the basic mob drops that I filtered before that. And over here I have the other filter, which is going to be this, which is the whitelist on all of the different mob drops. And they disappear when I hover over with the mouse, but they're still there. So then the rest things, it's the trash can, which filters out all of the compressed things and all of the things basically. If we look at here, we have the 4 filters that are on the corners, if you remember that. Okay. So that can be covered up, and we don't ever have to look at it again, probably. Over here, I have a screen controller that has a connected screen with all of these, and then the blazes are blazes, so we can fix that. Blazes. There we go. So we have everything on and off switch. The spawners are on and off. The mob crusher is gonna always be on, and we're not gonna use the sword unless we get another one. If we get another one, then I can have this one on me and the other one in there. But until we get another one or make another one, we're gonna use the mob masher. So it's gonna be fine. We have 40,000 wither skeleton skulls, so if we need nether stars, we can just spawn those in. And there's also I heard in the comments, there is wither and ender dragon farms in Woot that are not disabled, so we can make those eventually. And we can just say, let's say blazes on and off, and we need to turn the mob fans on. And you should see the blazes are not spinning. Why are you not spinning? The blazes should be working. Or did I have everything? These are blaze spawner. Blazes. Channel 4. Channel 4. Why is you not work? It worked yesterday. At least I thought it did. So skeleton witches. Oh, skeletons are working. Oh, because I have to turn all 3 of them on because of if I have the witches on, it's gonna power the neighboring blocks as well. So if I turn the witches on and off, yeah, okay, that's the case. So we can turn those off. And the mob fans are separate now, so we can clear out the mob farm and when we need to go inside and do other work. And the cursed earth we can turn on, and then we need to turn the mob fans on, and then you can see the cursed mob fans on. We can see the cursed earth working fine as well. So that is nice. Like that. And this can be covered up. Do we need another stone block behind there? We do not. Okay, chisel and bitsing. If you know this mod, then you're fine. But if you don't know, I'm going to show you just a little bit. You're going to need to make a diamond chisel, which is made with a diamond and a stick. And then a chisel bit bag that I get them from loot bags. But you can take one chiseled bit, which you're going to get from doing that. And those go into my bag now. But probably you should just do like a single bit to take like 1 bit out of there. Like so. And what we need to do, and also these have durability, so they're gonna slowly repair itself. But what we need to do is grab the bits. Over here, we're gonna select connected plane, and we can do like so. And then that is stone. This can also be stone. That can also be stone. Sure. And then we need to do the vivid grass. So we're gonna grab same material. No, it can't be chiseled. Why? Why, game? Why you do this to me? Britannia, why? Okay, fine. Then we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna do grass here. Oh, it can't be chiseled, so I can't do underneath as well. Well, are we bothered by not having that line there? Because I can't even take out like a little bit. Because if that can't be chiseled, I mean, we can paint the glowstone. We can do painted glowstone for lighting. That'll work. We can't do if we can't chisel it. That's a shame, though. I really wanted this to be chiselable. Tanya, get on it. Vasky, get on it. Okay, so in the stream, I didn't do much else. We made a 2,000 subs special party cake, which we actually weren't at 2,000 subs in the stream. We were at 1,900, but it went over to 2,000 overnight. So, yoo-hoo, 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all, really, for all of the amazing support. The subscriber growth has been insane, and I'm having all the fun doing live streams and stuff, and I still need to get that uploaded. I have it recorded. I have it. The last one I didn't, but this one I have. So, did we do anything else? I think we have like cherry seeds or spice seeds somewhere down here because we needed it for the cake. Yeah, we have all of the spice. Okay, we can toss that in the system. But all of the essences I think are working fine, and that is really good. We probably have all of the cherries, so we can toss just these in here. Yeah, we have over 10k iron now. Nice. This I showed up everything else I don't think is different. Nothing really else changed. We went and opened a chance cube in the nether and we got a notch apple. A golden apple actually named Notch. So that is what happened in the nether. And everything else I think is the same. We can also do that. And we're gonna have to take a look at this if anything is gonna, if anything is gonna stay in here and not get filtered. Why is the uncommon loot bag stuck? And the chisel bit bag? Like why is this not going into the system? Can I do chisel and bit bag into here? Because we're not gonna need them. Will you get filtered out now? Apparently not. So I'm gonna be doing this, basically tossing it in there, and then why are you not getting extracted? Gray, green. Because I don't have this on extract. Ha! I see. And the insert is on red. So I was I'm extracting out of these, and they're going into here. And I need to be extracting it out of this so I can extract the loot bags. Yeah. And the chisel bit bag I need to add to the filter. So we're gonna do that. Boom. Boom. Green. There we go. Okay. So the existing item filter is the way to go for filtering out things, basically. Yeah, and over here we have all of the things from actual additions. We are never going to need to use the atomic reconstructor to make those. We have insane amounts of spectre coils if we ever need them. We have pizza, which, as you realized, I'm out of food. Now we have pizza for food, which is really neat. 14 times saturation and a bite of hunger. And we have 445 and a stack of those. We could also just eat golden apples if we wanted to, but they're actually worse. We get all of the slime crystals. Yeah, there's the green ones. And everything here is not organized. We're not going to see it anyway, so I'm not bothered. If we were to see it, I would do it differently. We get drawer upgrades as well. We have 379 of those, which is nice. I am basically just waiting for these to clear up. So let's grab a bag storage and I'll filter these out and we can empty some legendary bags just to get this empty fast. And then we're going to see if the one bag opener is going to keep up with the amount of loot bags we get. We might have to add a second one down here, possibly. So yeah, we're going to see about that. All of the loot bags have cleared up, so we can try and turn on the farm, but I want to do something with the drawers as well. Some things that I will never use, I will just add into this chest, and then I will right-click this existing item filter, and I'm extracting out of here, so we can turn that to active with signal, just so we don't extract anything else. But I cleared up, for example, the charms that I'm not going to need, and I can clear up like climbing gloves, sleep charms, lol TNT, stuff like that that I won't ever use. I'll just take out of the system, and then we can maybe reorganize the drawers a little bit because it's kind of bothering me that everything is everywhere. So I'm going to do that in between episodes. And now we can turn on the mob farm so we can see if things are keeping up. Do I have my magnet on? I do not. So we turned fans. Fans are off. Now the fans are on. And then we turn the blazes, the witches, the skeletons, the cursed earth. Everything should be spawning. Is everything being picked up? Looks like it is. Let's go check the chests. Are you keeping up? Are you extracting everything into the right spots? Oh, you might not have enough speed upgrades. This is keeping up, okay. So let's look into here. Do you have the speed upgrades? You have the speed upgrades. Okay, looks like it's fine. Okay. And loot bags? I think I'm extracting all of them on the right spots. Yeah, we were getting white ones in there. I think I should be... I'm extracting everything on the green and it's going into its corresponding drawer. And then everything else is being extracted into the bag openers when I get them. Yeah, it's definitely going to keep up. Possibly the common ones might get overflowed at some point, but looks like it's keeping up with just the one. We just get a loot bag and then it gets opened. That's nice. So we can close these off. We could also move these down a bit and have like one here, and then it would actually be centered. So I can do that off camera. Just move everything down. Can I use the moving wand to move conduit bundles? I cannot. Okay. So I'm gonna have to reconfigure that, but I can do that off camera. So it looks like it's keeping up. Yeah, nice. Everything is picked up. We have no straggling. We have experience coming into here. XP. It's really slow, I think. Yeah, there we go. There was a bit. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Consider subscribing to see new videos. And support me on Patreon if you want to play with me on a server that I was streaming yesterday. And I'm going to upload it today, someday, probably. So look out for that. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you again for your support. Bye-bye.